everybody. It's your favorite apparition player. You might have seen me, but not playing singles this year. I'm back. Just took a while for people to get up to me, apparently, because I played a lot last year. Who am I playing? Caleb Boatman, probably the greatest singles player, perhaps ever in the history of this. Let's be honest. Most people would say that the Jake Boat match was sort of the main contender match to get to Jake. I'm just sort of the in-between guy. Nobody really wants to see me play Jake again. They want to see Boat play Jake. So I'm just sort of here to try to prove in an argument that maybe that match wasn't entirely the contender match. I'm just here to sort of have fun, make Boat work a little, and then just wait for a good title match between him and Jake. That's what I'm here for. But I'm looking to have fun. Boat's a good guy. So let's do this. We don't need to waste more time.
Robert's just been really down on himself lately. Like, am I the only one that's noticed this? Robert's like been kind of down on himself, and I think Robert's good. Robert's good in singles. He's gotten upsets before. He's impressed me before. I think he is a better player than people give him credit for in singles. Or maybe not people give him. I think he's a better player than he gives himself credit for in singles. So, or I shouldn't say singles because like there's general movies. You know what I mean. Anyway, Robert's good. Yeah. I'm here to play. Hi, let's play. Cool.
All right. You ready to go, John?
I'm ready to go. You know, those promos were great. You know, I have a sneaking suspicion that maybe Robert's just trying to like lull Caleb into a false sense of security by doubting on himself. And now maybe Caleb's off his game. Let's see what happens.
Let's see. Hello, everybody. Welcome to opening night trivia. We got a number one contenders match. As you've already seen, it is Caleb Boatman versus Robert Castner. Winner of this goes on to play for the singles title. So without further ado, you heard him. Let's bring him in. Introducing first with a record of 6-1. It is Robert the Ghost Castner.
I'm not smart enough to lull people into a sense of security.
And his opponent with a record of 9-3. It is Caleb the Little Boat Boatman.
Have you met me? I'm never secure.
All right, so we know how this works. It's a whiteboard round in round one. You will be asked a series of 10 questions, and until you get 20 seconds to answer, enjoy those 5 extra seconds. We will ask you at the end of those 20 seconds to show your answer, to say your answer. If you get it right, you get a point. If not, nothing happens. If you get all 10 correct, you will get a bonus question. Please remember to keep your hands on screen at all times, and you have throughout the duration of the match 3 repeats and 1 challenge. Robert, are you ready?
Yes.
Boatman, are you ready?
Yeah.
All right, away we go. Question number 1 in round 1, the category of recent releases. What U.S. state is Coda set in? What are your thoughts on Coda, John?
You know, much to the disappointment of everybody I speak to, I haven't seen it yet. So, yeah, but that's just me. I see things later than usual, but I promise I will get around to it because people have mentioned it to me several hundred times.
It's a good movie. My entire family enjoyed it. That doesn't happen too often. 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will start with Boatman.
I'm actually not sure. I said Maine?
And Robert?
It's in Massachusetts.
Massachusetts is correct.
Oh.
Robert taking the lead.
It's that old New England thing. They just blend together.
Yeah.
Your second category is going to be music. Who directed Waiting for Guffman? See confidence in those writings. That's good. I have seen this one. I can say it. It's been a while since I've seen it, but I have seen it.
I have not seen this yet. Nor have I seen Waiting for Godot. Or Waiting. I just haven't seen the movie Waiting before.
There you go. If you don't want Kirk to see a movie, put Waiting in the title.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, and we will go to Robert first.
Kirk doesn't like to wait. Christopher Guest.
And Boatman.
What about Waiting to Exhale? Christopher Guest.
Christopher Guest is correct.
I'm going to guess you hasn't seen that either.
I have not. Question number 3 comes in the category of movie release dates. How many years passed between the Nathan Fillion starring Serenity and Matthew McConaughey film of the same name? Have you seen that second Serenity?
I've seen the Firefly Serenity. Definitely.
I've seen that, yeah.
Yeah, I have not seen the other Serenity. But again,
It's pretty bonkers.
all right.
You might be into it. I know you like the off the wall stuff.
Yeah, Bonkers is a good. If you wanted me to watch a movie, just tell me it's Bonkers. I would definitely watch it.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, and we will go to Boatman first.
14.
And Robert.
I had 14, then I said 15.
14 is correct. Boatman tied it up on that one.
All right. Your fourth question comes in the category of family films. Who voices Big Weld in Robots? I saw this movie on a flight to Peru. That's where I saw this movie.
Wow.
It was a long flight with multiple movies.
This was the first movie that my daughter got attached to, so I watched this about 3 or 4 times a day in my living room for, a span of several months. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. I think we'll go to Robert this time.
I said Mel Brooks.
And Boatman.
Mel Brooks.
Mel Brooks is correct. All right. Next question comes in the category of romance. And You've Got Mail, what is Joe Fox's AIM username?
AIM.
Do you say, I don't even remember, do you say AIM or do you say AIM? That's how
It
long
was
it's been, I don't
AIM.
remember. Okay.
I'm old enough to just say America Online instead of AOL because,
Yeah.
we
I remember dial-up.
I remember dial-up, and then your mom would pick up the phone and kick you off the internet.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Boatman
I don't have it.
and Robert.
I said Book Boy. I don't know.
The correct answer is NY152.
Cool.
Your next question comes in the category of Westerns. Which 60s Western is set in the town of Flagstone? Narrowing it down, giving them the decade. Still, a lot of Westerns came out in that
That's
decade.
pretty
It was a popular
big
time.
decade. Yeah.
Popular time for Westerns.
Yes. And we'll go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. I think we're going to Robert first on this one.
I said for a few dollars more.
And Boatman.
So Once Upon a Time in the West.
Once Upon a Time West is correct. Boatman taking a 1-point lead there. Your next category, question comes in the category of sports. What position did Gary Bertler, the student who ends up paralyzed, have in Remember the Titans?
That might be an I. Is that Gary Bertier?
Yeah, do you mean Gary Bertier?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, I had a real small font there. Yeah. Do you guys need a repeat?
No.
I would like, if it doesn't cost me,
I'll give a free repeat here. What position did Jerry Bertier, the student who ends up paralyzed, have in Remember the Titans? My apologies there.
Can I ask a clarifying question? Specific or general?
It's a football position.
Okay. I'm just going to put what I put. See what happens.
I would guess you're going to be fine.
5,
Okay, good.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. And we'll start with Boatman
Receiver.
and Robert.
Linebacker.
Linebacker is correct.
Yeah, we didn't need middle linebacker or outside linebacker.
That's
I'm sorry. I knew exactly why you were asking that, but the reason I couldn't, because there's a certain number of positions that have
I understand.
specifics to it, so I don't want to narrow it down for anybody.
You're fine.
Your next question comes in the category of comic book movies. In which MCU film will you find the city of Gulmira?
And John, real quick, what's the? I don't think I gave a point there. What's the score right now?
Tied at 4.
4-4. Okay, I'm good. Gulmira, lovely this time of year. 5,
Year
4,
round.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Robert
Iron Man.
and Boatman.
I said Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2.
Iron Man is correct. Robert taking a 1-point lead on that one.
You're up on that
And,
one.
next question comes in the category of scores and soundtracks. Which 70s crime film features the song Be My Baby, Please Mr. Postman, and Jumpin' Jack Flash? again, given the decade, but probably not that much help because
these songs are from all over the place.
and a lot of crime movies in the 70s.
Yeah,
It's the best decade for crime movies.
I
in
would.
my opinion.
I'm going to agree with you on that. And and then maybe the '90s a close second.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Boatman
Mean Streets.
and Robert.
It's a Dog Day Afternoon.
Mean Streets is correct. Boatman
Oh.
headed up 5-5.
And your final question this round, no perfect rounds, is in the category of crime. Who stars in 1932's "I Am a Fugitive from a Chain Gang"?
John, you ever been a fugitive from a chain gang or fugitive from anything? You ever been a fugitive?
I mean, when you're a kid, and and you're doing something wacky and the cops come, I guess you're never really arrested, but you are kind of a fugitive for those 5 minutes you're running away.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Robert
I think I said Frank Mooney. I think I got that wrong. So,
and Boatman.
Paul Mooney.
Paul Mooney is correct.
I've been screwing up first names lately.
So after round number 1, we have Boatman lead with 6, Robert right behind him with 5. All right, and with that, we're going to go into round number 2. Round 2 is the deep cut round. In the deep cut round, each player has given their opponent a movie to watch for themselves as well. They will get 5 questions from each movie. For the movie you picked, you get 1 point. For your opponent's movie, you get 2 points for each correct answer. Boatman, since you are in the lead, we will let you decide. Do you want your opponent's movie first or your own?
We will take Malignant first.
All right, and John, I know you're going to want to read those questions, so I will hand that over to you.
Malignant's a banger. Malignant's fire. I will read these Malignant questions. All right. Your first question in Malignant. Madison says she can't take any aspirin, but she can take what as an alternative?
I like this movie. I mean, it was weird, but it was fun weird.
Yeah, like I guess like the choreography of of everything pretty much is
5,
great.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Boatman first
Tylenol.
and Robert.
Unfair to Boat. I'm sort of dealing with this in real life. Tylenol.
Tylenol is correct.
Your second question. While running the Seattle Underground, Serena says that this isn't a tour of what 2 bands? Yeah, I mean, a lot of these questions are like pretty cool.
Great.
I feel like you might be able to guess them without even seeing the movie.
5, 4,
This one is
Probably not a good thing to
2,
say while hosting.
1.
Just letting you know.
Pens down. And we'll go to Robert first
the 2 most famous bands in Seattle, Pearl Jam and Nirvana.
and Boatman.
Revealing that a question is guessable, maybe not a good thing. Nirvana, Pearl Jam.
That is correct.
You're already done writing. Your third question. At what time did the housekeeper find Dr. Weaver's body? This is not guessable. I mean, that much. 100%.
Well, I mean, technically it is. There's only
Yeah, you could guess all of the however many times per day.
there's only so many hours, so many minutes.
Take a stab at it.
Stop clock is correct twice a day, so you have some percentage chance of guessing this. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boatman
8:30 a.m.
and Robert.
I actually didn't write this down. I said 9 a.m.
8:30 is correct.
Your fourth question. Where does Gabriel kill Dr. Gregory?
Yeah, this is one of those movies where it takes like the cheesy like B movie concept and it elevates it, and I like that. Any kind of genre, when you take a genre and you whether it's horror or western or whatever, it's always fun when you make it something more than it originally was, but you keep the feel to it.
Yeah, like there's definitely like
kind of movies.
There's a good production value to this movie.
Yeah, absolutely. 5,
Basket case.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Robert
Sit in the bathtub/bathroom.
and Boatman.
You didn't ask for specifics, but I said bathroom.
We'll accept bathroom.
I would say just because specific is not in there, that works.
Yeah.
Question number 5. One of the inmates jokingly says that Madison is locked up for doing what?
This scene is crazy.
This scene kicks off like all the.
Yeah.
I will say all the bonkers nonsense.
Yeah.
It's just the fight choreography is magnificent.
Yeah. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Boatman
I don't remember this one. Being too pretty.
and Robert.
Said forgetting to sort her recycling.
Sort to recycling is correct. So after the malignant questions, I have Boatman having picked up 8 in that round and Robert with 4. Is that correct, John?
That is correct. I have
Okay.
Boatman at a total of 14 and Castner at a total of 9.
All right. Okay, so we'll move on to Boatman's movie, Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. Perfect player with Malignant.
Yeah.
And question number 1. What is Kale's solution for Billy after he's picked up by a rat bird?
Can't say I've ever been picked up by a rat bird or even seen a rat bird, but you have?
I have not. No.
Okay.
No.
But say, damn, I didn't know about the local
5,
fauna out there in Pittsburgh.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Robert, we'll start with you on this one.
Said play dead.
And Boatman.
Just play dead.
Play dead is correct. Damn it. How many gigajoules does Flint need to power the Flidsnifer? You both know what I'm talking about, right?
Yes.
Okay.
We were basically done by the time you finished.
Okay.
Yeah, I saw that question. I was like, please let
Yeah.
Kirk let me read Malignant.
I know. Yeah, I fell on that grenade for you, John.
Thank you.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Boatman
17,000.
and Robert.
17,000.
Both correct. Question number 3. What does the fortune cookie say on top of the Great Wall of China? A little bit on the nose.
I guess that's where you'd find one.
I mean,
Actually, I heard that they're not a Chinese invention. That
No.
we
They're
Yeah.
American.
the Americans just foisted that upon
4,
the Chinese.
I
3,
actually hate that part of this
2,
movie because of that.
1. Pens down. We'll go to Robert
So you will be crushed by a giant corn.
and Boatman.
I did not have that one.
All right, that is correct.
Oh, I'm good. That's right.
Yeah, that is
Okay,
correct. Yeah,
we're not asking for the exact quote. And
Yeah,
you're
no,
like,
you're good.
You're like 95% there. You're good.
Okay, yeah, crushed by the giant corn is the main thing. Question number 4. What is the name of the largest sardine?
That's a great name.
I haven't seen this one. I've seen the second one.
Oh, correct. I've seen the second one like 800 times.
5,
I wished it was that
4,
one.
3,
I had to watch it so quickly.
2, 1.
There's a leak in
Pens
the
down.
boat.
Boatman
Chameau.
and Robert.
Yes, Chameau.
Both correct. All right. And your final question in this category, this movie. Sam tells Flint that they can live underground and use what as clothes?
Another very rapid going to the board. I think
Yes.
Bowman almost broke his wrist right and going that fast. It's crazy.
So I always consider what questions might be asked, and 2 of the 5 were ones I considered. So thank you. And this was one of them.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Robert
Bacon.
and Boatman.
Bacon.
Both correct.
Just for a score update, I have Castner reversing the lead. I have him at 19 and Boatman at 18. Is that correct?
10, 19,
That sounds
10,
right.
14, 18. Yeah. Yep. 19, 18 in Robert's favor.
Correct.
All right. So that takes us into our final round. Round number 3 is the IMDb round. You will get each player will get a section of questions. They will get different pieces of data per question worth 2 points, 3 points, and 5 points. And we will play until we've asked all the questions or until one person has been mathematically eliminated. Robert, since you are the lead, would you like set 1 or set number 2?
Oh my God, the most critical question I've been asked. I'll go with 1.
Okay, Robert's number 1 and Boatman's number 2. I read Boatman's movie, so you can read him his questions. I will read Robert his questions going into round number 3. So you can go ahead and start Boatman off with the first question for set number 2.
Your first question is set number 2 worth 2 points. Your year is 2013. Your actor is Jason Sudeikis, and your genres are comedy and crime.
We're the Millers.
That
And
is
that's
correct.
correct.
2 points and the lead.
I'll just leave it to you, Kirk.
That's fine.
You can declare the correct.
We'll bounce over to set number 1 for Robert's first question. Robert, your 2-pointer. The year is 2014.
Mhm.
The actor is James Franco, and the genre is action, comedy, and adventure.
The Interview.
That is correct for 2 points. Taking back the lead with 21.
Okay, we'll now go to the 3-point question in set 2 for Boatman. Your year is 1995. Your director is Barry Sonnenfeld, and your keywords are mobster, debt collector, and Hollywood.
Get Shorty.
That is correct for 3 points. All right, so we go to Robert's 3-point question. Robert, your year, 1995. Your
Mhm.
director, Tony Scott, and your keywords, submarine, Russia, and incomplete message.
Crimson Tide.
That is correct for 3 points. Regaining the lead. So we're in a spot where we're going to go to the 5-pointers now. Boatman has to hit this to stay in the game.
All right, as it is with the 5-point questions, Mr. Boatman, you will get the decade, which is the 1970s. And you now have the choice to choose any 3 of the exact year, the director, the actor, the co-actor, the genre, and the keywords. What would you like?
I will take actor, director, keywords.
Okay. Your decade is the 1970s still. Your director is Sam Peckinpah. Your actor is Dustin Hoffman. And your keywords are rural England, bullied, and bloody battle.
Straw Dogs.
That is correct for 5 points and the lead. Taking you up to 28 on the game. Now we go to Robert. Robert has to hit his 5-pointer to win. If not, win goes to Boatman. All comes down to this. For 5 points, Robert, are you ready?
Yeah. Which I take
Okay.
set to.
Your decade is 1970s.
Mhm.
Would you like year, director, actor, co-actor, genre, or keywords? Any 3?
I'll take keywords, actor, and co-actor, please.
Okay. Your actor, you said actor, co-actor, keywords, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Your actor, Sally Field. Co-actor, Beau Bridges. And your keywords, single mother, textile worker, unionize.
Norma Ray.
And your winner, Robert the Ghost Castner. The final score of 29-28. Super close one, guys. Battle back and forth the whole time through. We'll go to post-match interviews now. We will start with our second place finisher tonight, Caleb Boatman. Boatman, you guys battled back and forth the entire time. It just came down to that 1 point. What are your feelings after that match?
I mean, yeah, round 2's never been like my best round, so that's part of it. And round 1 did not go my way. Did not expect to play like that in round 1. Normally, I play much better than that. So, oh well.
All right. I mean, you still have a stellar record, probably one of the best records in the league. You're going to be back very soon. Anybody you're looking forward to playing when you get back?
Not really.
All right. Okay. Well, thanks for playing. But like I said, we'll see you again soon. Great match. You played well. Just very close one. But we will see you next time. Thanks again. And let's bring in our winner, Robert, going into the championship match. Robert with a 1 point win, 29-28. And again, I mean, you guys through round 1, round 2, it just the lead kept. I didn't keep track of the lead changes, but this has to be the most we've had maybe in a match ever. Fantastic match. You pulled it out. How you feel? And I know you've wanted a win like this. You've needed a win like this. I know how you're feeling right now. What are your thoughts?
You both do, because you've both been on the end of giving me really tough losses in the last year that have almost devastated me. But no, I'm shocked. This really came down to the fact that, yeah, Boatman's right. He usually crushes in round 1. and he didn't, and that's what really saved me because while I'm not the best overall regular general movie trivia player of just random facts, deep cuts I can do in my sleep. And I just think that's what allows me to elevate myself to be able to compete for titles. And even if I didn't win this match, I was going to come into this post-match interview and say, how many people have competed for both the geek title and the singles title? And how many will in the course of history? Probably not a whole lot of people. And now I will have done it twice in both sections. So I think that is sort of kind of like my legacy for ONTL. I don't expect to beat Jake. Let's be honest. He thropped me the last time. I expect him to do it again. So I'm just happy to be here, happy to be Boat, happy to have a good record.
I think if you keep that energy where like you're expecting the worst, it's working for you.
It really is, John.
Go in there with that promo, like Jake, you're gonna kick my ass, and then let's just see what happens.
That's the only way I can operate because everybody will tell you my best superpower is beating the shit out of myself because I'm so good.
Well, you kind of answered my next question, but you got any final thoughts, final words going into that title match?
No, I mean, it'll be fun. It was fun the last time. If this match is an indication, as was the last one, the main thing is just I have to be better in round one because last time Jake throttled me in round one and I never could recover, even though I got fairly close, but still ended up being a TKO. So I just need to play better in round one. And then the rest of the match can at least be somewhat close because, we're good at deep cuts. We're the same. So that's really my fun.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, again, congratulations. We will see you soon in the title match. John, we'll come to you. Final thoughts. I thought that was a pretty good match. What are you thinking?
It doesn't get closer than that. I mean, every question asked, 1 point difference. No one has anything. I mean, it just came down to like little tiny slip ups in round two. Really, round one was very close. Round two, I think they each might have missed one or two. I don't know. And that's it. That's all it takes sometimes. So it's just who makes fewer mistakes. And that's.
So it's a great match. Should be a great title match come up. Stay tuned for that. In the meantime, thank you to Boatman. Thank you, Robert. John, thank you for co-hosting, running the stream behind the scenes there. Thank you to Adelaide Spence, who may or may not be watching the background right now. I'm not sure. They'll see it eventually. But until next time, all the stuff Adelaide tells you to do, and title match coming up soon. We'll see you.